Hi everyone, welcome again with our next lesson with this wonderful book, A Course in Miracles. We're in the workbook section, so we're doing the lessons, but you've also got the text at the beginning, which really gives you an in-depth look at this wonderful course and what it's trying to teach us. And then at the back there's the teacher's manual. So once you've gone through all of that, all of the lessons, you'll become a teacher. You know, you'll go through the practice of extending the teachings to others. So let us get started on our first lesson today, which is 191. I have posted a link under this video so that you can read today's text and uncover as much as you like about this wonderful course. Okay, so a statement is, I am the Holy Son of God Himself. This is the statement that is going to flashing light through our minds throughout today. Here is your declaration of release from bondage of the world. And here as well is all the world released. You do not see what you have done by giving to the world the role of jailer to the Son of God. What could it be but vicious and afraid, fearful of shadows, punitive and wild, lacking all reason, blind, insane with hate? What have you done that this should be your world? What have you done that this is what you see? Deny your own identity, and this is what remains. You look on chaos and proclaim it is yourself. There is no sight that fails to witness this to you. There is no sound that does not speak of frailty within you and without. No breath you draw that does not seem to bring you nearer death. No hope you hold but will dissolve in tears. Deny your own identity, and you will not escape the madness which induced this weird, unnatural and ghostly thought that mocks creation and that laughs at God. Deny your own identity, and you assail the universe alone, without a friend, a tiny particle of dust against the legions of your enemies. Deny your own identity and look on evil, sin and death, and watch despair snatch from your fingers every scrap of hope, leaving you nothing but the wish to die. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty low vibrational, isn't it? The way the ego just magnifies and creates this world in which we live. It takes us so far away from who we really are, which is the son, the daughter of God, the love, the energy of what we are. And it is a source that is so expanding and glorious that when it segments and goes off into its own little particle and suddenly sees everything around it as trying to attack it, it does become a chaotic world. And so what we're trying to do is release ourselves from that separate particle that we're trying to be, come back to the whole, the truth of who you are, which is the all-encompassing energy, which just is so expanding. Once you step into that truth, all of these thoughts and these meanings about the world dissolve, and you suddenly see it for what it really is. You open your eyes to glory, not despair. But let today's idea find a place among your thoughts, and you have risen far above the world and all the worldly thoughts that hold it prisoner. And from this place of safety and escape you will return and set it free. For he who can accept his true identity is truly saved, and his salvation is the gift he gives to everyone in gratitude to him who pointed out the way to happiness that changed his whole perspective of the world. One holy thought like this, and you are free. You are the Holy Son of God Himself. And with this holy thought you learn as well that you have freed the world. You have no need to use it cruelly and then perceive this savage need in it. You set it free of your imprisonment. You will not see a devastating image of yourself walking the world in terror, with the world twisting in agony because your fears have laid the mark of death upon its heart. Be glad today. How very easily is hell undone. You need but tell yourself, I am the holy son or daughter of God himself. I cannot suffer, cannot be in pain. I cannot suffer loss, nor fail to do all that salvation asks. And in that thought is everything you look on wholly changed. Holy moly, is it changed! A miracle has lighted up all dark and ancient caverns, where the rites of death echoed since time began. For time has lost its hold upon the world. The son or daughter of God has come in glory to redeem the lost, to save the helpless, and to give the world the gift of his or her forgiveness. Who could see the world as dark and sinful when God's son or daughter has come again at last to set it free? You who perceive yourself as weak and frail, with futile hopes and devastated dreams, born but to die, to weep and suffer pain, hear this. All power is given unto you in earth and heaven. There is nothing that you cannot do. You play the game of death, of being helpless, pitiful, tied to dissolution in a world which shows no mercy to you. Yet when you accord it mercy, will its mercy shine on you? Then let the son or daughter of God awaken from his or her sleep, and opening his or her eyes, return again to bless the world she or he made. In error it began, but it will end in the reflection of his holiness, and he will sleep no more and dream of death. Then join with me today, your glory is the light that saves the world. Do not withhold salvation longer. Look about the world and see the suffering there. Is not your heart willing to bring your weary brothers and sisters rest? They must await your own release. They stay in chains till you are free. They cannot see the mercy of the world until you find it in yourself. They suffer pain until you have denied its hold on you. They die till you accept your own eternal life. You are the holy son and daughter of God himself. Remember this, and all the world is free. Remember this, and earth and heaven are one. Another powerful lesson, another powerful wave of light through this lesson, to suddenly understand, not in the mind's understanding, in a way it's felt beyond you and to all things outside of you. A way of experiencing that of which you are, the light. No matter how down, despair, how much you feel like down, you're not down there. It's the mind that's putting you there. Focus on who you really are and let that focus bring you up and open you up to the light that you are. Because you are amazing. You've got so much love inside, so much peace inside, so much amazing things inside there that just want to be connected with, so that you can just break free from the chains that this mind is pulling you into. It's just an entity, an energy pulling you this way, that way, this way, forward, backwards, all over. But just drop all of that and suddenly you will shine in the glory that you are. You really will. Give yourself some time in the morning and some time in the evening to really feel into your true identity. Step back from that mind that is going to be blah, 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 as it always does. Step into the unity of who you are. And when you do that, you break everybody else free too, because you no longer see anybody in that place where your mind is pulling you this, that, and the other. You see the light in you, you see the light in them, and it's just awesome, as they say. So have an absolutely brilliant, bright, shiny, all-encompassing day, because you deserve it. That's who you are. That's who you'll always be, and you are just a instant away from realizing it. So tune into that. Take care.